Sorry, I'm just going to put this on record. So, welcome to the first XP office hour for the year. So, so we have questions, do we? Or how have we been working through over the holidays? And we have questions, urgent questions, and
Yes. Becky, can I first of all ask what we can address during these office hours? Anything what is about our anything about Experienceify, or this is about our course expiring mini course?
we can talk about that too, Gosha. But I think the focus of these office hour sessions are more focused on actually helping you with steps and techniques or what you wanted to do with Experienceify. So all about maximizing the experience and the technical aspects of Experienceify. So we can talk a little bit about steps or how to structure that kind of thing. I'm happy once we've gotten through everyone's technical questions that we can go through some of your questions, Gosha. No problem at all. And I believe that this is some very crazy time. Is that about midnight over your end, Gosha?
No, it's 10 o'clock now.
10 o'clock. Okay. Well, that's all right. So that's not too late. So that's good. So who has questions? Gosha, did I actually answer your question? Sorry.
Oh no, I just only asked in the first place what we are going to address in this office hours, because we have them every week till June, and I've got them from my Friday offer, and also I have Experienceify lifetime, so I don't know why I can be here.
Yeah, you can just pop in when you have questions about Experienceify or about how you wanted to, and how can we get more engagement using the platform, using XP to actually get more engagement from the students, and or some of the technical aspects of what we wanted to what you wanted to achieve using XP, and we'll figure out a way together. So I host these office hour sessions as more discussion with everyone, and so everyone can chip in, because I think there are some creative ways of using XP that I thought, oh, that's a really good idea as well. So I love everyone's chip in. So we turn this into apart from training, this is into a little bit of a discussion session. That's how I like to run the office hour. But I will also answer the questions as I can. If I can't, then obviously something even more technical we will send you to support, obviously. So yeah. So who wants to start with their question? Gosha, do you have a question first? So I see Kerry had put up her hand as well. So I don't mind. Who wants to go first?
Yes, Kerry was first.
Okay. So I have a quick question. I'm about to do some master classes for a course that will start probably in February, and I've been uploading all the elements so that the course can be built in Experienceify as part of, I'm in Marissa's EPM course.
Yep.
Yeah. But my question is, are there any things like, how can I show people what their experience will be like in the master class? Are there any slides that are activated that you go, okay, so when you answer the question, that they'll hear the ka-ching and all of that? Do you have anything like that I can add to my master class to give them a feeling of what the interactive experience is going to be like?
Yeah. Okay. So that was a really good question, actually, because there's two ways that I recommend doing this. As Gosha was mentioning before, she's building a Expiring mini course. So sometimes you can actually build something very, very simple. So when you're actually getting this built, so you can actually build a custom page as part of your masterclass, and to showcase or something different to showcase just in Experienceify, to actually showcase just so they can go through a one-pager. So of
But I don't think there's enough time for that because they're all just back from holiday,
yeah.
and I don't think that we will have built out anything, and that's why I was wondering when Marissa or someone is doing a presentation,
Mm.
is there a slide that is interactive that I could borrow to show them the experience?
I think Kerry, I have a video um for my coaching
Hmm.
video that you can get is on Experience's website. I will drop a link for you, Kerry, that
Okay.
you can actually take a look, and you feel free to grab anything like that. It's already part of the link. I think Gosha actually has that because that's how she sent me an email and book a meeting. But yeah, so I will send that to you, Kerry, and then that way you can feel free to borrow that if you wanted to, or just copy and paste anything like that. I can even send you the original video if you like some clips off, if you like. But I won't have your branding on it. That's the problem.
Well, that part doesn't bother me, but I want to give them, an idea of, what the interactivity will look like, that this is, not any normal course and there'll be live coaching, etc. But it's one thing to tell them about it, it's another thing to show them.
Mhm.
Yeah, absolutely, totally. Because I think the power of Experienceify is all the interaction that you have with the platform, and that's keeping people engaged. So that is almost like you're there every time they do a task, that you're side by side with them. So absolutely, I
Mm-hmm.
totally understand what you're saying. That's why I made my videos with all the fun features, as I call it, fun features, to keep
Mm-hmm.
people engaged in the video. So you are free to. I'm going to drop that for you in the moment,
Oh, I
Kerry.
appreciate it. Yeah, because I got.
So yeah, sorry.
Sorry, did you drop it in?
No, no, I haven't dropped that yet. I
Oh,
will.
okay.
I'll grab
Okay,
that
no
in a minute.
problem.
I have to find it, unfortunately. But I will find it and I'll drop it in. And so feel free to use that. Or do you want me to send you a video directly so you don't even need to go to the site to grab it?
Oh, no, no. If you just put it in the
Yeah,
chat, that's fine.
cool,
Thank you,
awesome.
though.
Okay, no problem. I will find that in the moment.
Okay.
So is that okay, Kerry? If you just bear
Yeah,
with me for a
perfect.
moment, I'll find that for you. And but I see we might have a few more questions.
Sure.
Did I actually answer your question, Kerry? Just checking.
Yes, you did. Thank
Yeah.
you.
And has anyone else seen anything like that? It's what Kerry is looking for, that you have seen that you can recommend to Kerry as well? Anyone else? No? Okay, that's okay. No problem.
Thank you.
But I will send that to you though, Kerry. I'll drop
Okay.
it in a moment.
But what came to my mind, why the masterclass can't be made straight away as like this way? Isn't it possible to make the masterclass or whatever meeting with people to use some of those features?
Yeah, but the problem is there's a master class this Saturday and then next
Okay.
Wednesday,
So you have
and
ready.
so it's not built yet.
All right.
And I certainly don't know how to use Experienceify yet.
Mm.
But in a perfect world, I would be like, yes, let's do it that way.
Yeah. So I think, Kerry, once your masterclass has obviously been built for you, what you can do is obviously go through and do a screen record of your sessions, which will also have your branding and part of your class, so they can see a preview of what that looks like.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So that will be a really powerful thing. But I do, though, later down the track, Kerry, I do highly recommend that build a very small EMC so people can experience it as well. So if you really want
Right.
them to get them to get an experience of clicking through a few things, it doesn't have to be complex. It just have to be something really simple. Welcome to the page. And thank you for signing up onto the masterclass. And then you just give them like 5 simple tasks so they can
Mm-hmm.
experience it and they can watch your video, and that kind of thing. So it's all about stepping people through the experience using even a lead magnet, for example, or something like that. Very, very simple. Experienceify, you can just use one pager that's actually built. You can even do a custom page so people can go through the experience as well.
Is there anyone at Experienceify that could build that out for me?
I can
quickly?
do that for you as part of my business. That's what we help people do as well. So, Kerry, I can do that for you if that's what you wanted to do. I'm more than happy to assist with that. But you're getting your course built though, right?
Sorry?
You are getting your course built.
The
currently.
course is being built, but I'm wondering, like, I have like a PDF of some reflective questions that they need to ask themselves. And I'm wondering if instead I gave them a link to Experienceify, which I've bought. I have, I've bought the Experienceify and the Go Plus.
Yeah.
But I'm just wondering if instead of showing them a video, even if I had one or two of those questions that I want them to reflect upon, whether that would be a more powerful experience. But of course, it depends on how busy you are.
Yeah. Sorry, Kerry, can I drop my, if I drop my email for you, shall we have a chat after this?
Yes, that would be
after
wonderful.
The office hour.
Thank you.
We can just have a quick chat because we probably can, if you wanted to get them to experience it before next week, we can do something for you really quick if you only want a one pager. Just let me show you what I meant by a one pager. This is just one of our courses. This is obviously a welcome page, so we can do something really straightforward like this so they can go through. You can say, have you saved your link? And do a welcome video and something really simple, whatever you wanted to add and how big that is. And we can talk through it rather than, so something like this. We can
that
do
would
that
be amazing.
Quite relatively quickly. So.
Okay, thank you.
You're most welcome. But I mean, I will drop that link for you though. If you don't want that built, you can still use that. So no problem. Happy for you to use that. I'm still looking for the link. Sorry. I've been a bit distracted chatting, so just bear with me. So who has got the next question?
I just want to say that Experienceify mini course, EMC, which I'm building now before I will build my normal course from EPM from last year, is really great way. I never thought about it, that this is really great experience for people before they pay for course. They can see straight away what the course will be like. I never thought about it, Kerry, that this is like great. People have no clue if I'm telling them that my courses are engaging, that they are not like course for reading materials. They are they are different. And I have already this sign from last year, EMP. So yes, this is a great idea to have the tiny things which can be even few, doesn't have to be only one.
Right, exactly. And I think that I honestly think giving them the experience in the master class is going to sell it a lot better than us just describing it or showing them a video. Because I know that when I signed up for Marissa's class, that's what sold me on it. I was like, oh, wow, this would be such a great way to get people to do their homework.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
and I do think, Kerry, that's potentially the lead magnet template that's been used to for when you're going through Marissa's, depending on which stream that you came through. I would say probably from the sound of it could be the lead magnet that's been created, which is a 5-day challenge or something like that, and that you go through, and that's a lead magnet. So you do a task every day, or you go through the homework and different things. So so there are many different options, but we just need something quick so you can actually send it out to people so that they can work on that. So
yes. So, I really appreciate all of your generosity. Thank you.
You're most welcome. You're most welcome. And I think Gosha is on her way to finishing her EMC, aren't you, Gosha?
Maybe I have a lot, and today actually I found that that my video is not as bad. So thank you for giving me this way of thinking. Probably is not as bad. When I listened today, I thought, oh, it's actually not bad. It's a bit too long, but it will be easy to shorten. Can I ask, Kerry, what do you do? What is the topic of your what do you do?
Oh, I'm a trained psychoanalyst and a therapist, and my course is for women who tend to overgive in their relationships and silence their voices to keep the peace. And so my course is to help them create a blueprint to become seen, heard, and valued in all their relationships.
Nice. To be brave. Ladies, be
To be
brave.
brave, but also to learn the skills that go with being brave so that they don't blow up their relationships at the same time.
Yes, this is important, really.
Yes.
I did it twice in my life. Blown
Oh,
too.
well,
Yes, because
I
I was
did
brave.
I did a beta program before Christmas, and just to test out the premise, and I had 7 women take it, and all 7 want to do part 2.
Very
So
good.
I
Amazing.
think that's a good start.
Very good
I,
start.
I think that's something to celebrate. Here we go.
It is. Yeah. Thank you.
So well done. Okay, I think Lorraine has a question.
Lenore here.
Welcome.
Hello, thank you. My first time with the office hours. It's taken me a while to get here. I was in Maurice's class last year, and I understand I have until February of this year to complete my Made for You experience if I benefit bonus from that class. That's what Marina told me.
Yes, yes.
Yes, and so I'm wondering how much lead time you would need to put that together. I've been trying to get focused on how to best do this within the context of Experientify. I have a lot of pieces and ideas that I've been working with for 40 years that I'd like to make more available that would lead people through that experience without needing my intervention so I can upscale it, because I'm doing speaking and podcasting where I could potentially get a lot of leads suddenly, and I want to have a place for a reasonable cost where people can really have a great experience of what I have to offer with my work.
Okay.
So, so what I was wondering is how much lead time you would need to be able to complete this, to have the done for you benefit.
Okay. I think so, Lorraine, I think that is actually on the website, depending on what you wanted to build, depending on if it's a EMC or if it's a full course. I think there is a list. Let me just find that list for you.
Okay.
So they tell you by the time once you have submitted something, that there will be a time that they will deliver this in a certain time, I believe. So, but also if you have just signed up if you're still doing the EPM course, I'm not entirely sure what is I actually don't know the answer to this question. I'm sorry, but but there will be a time that they ask you to actually submit your form and all your resources. So you may have to check on the email they sent you to tell you when and what. But however, I do think that just send an email to Marina to double check on that. When do you need me to submit this by exactly? Because sometimes things change a little bit, and yeah, so that is unfortunately,
Right.
I'm really sorry, I'm not overly averse with all the time restrictions and how long exactly, but I roughly remember is 30 days they will deliver EMC. And I think it might be a little bit longer for the bigger course. So.
Yes, but Lenore, I don't know how
Yes,
to pronounce it. Sorry, because
Lenore.
I'm from the same year, EMC, from Marisa's course from last year, and
Right.
I'm pretty sure that we have to submit our materials to the end of January before 1st February, but I'm not 100% sure. But I'm prepared
Okay.
to have everything ready before the February. So maybe it's good for us to check.
Right.
Yeah,
Well,
I
that
think
would make sense. Okay.
So yeah, I do think I know Marina is probably working. I think she most likely will be working considering we're running office hours. So send her an email. She will be able to reply to you relatively quickly, or find that email that has all
Right.
the information about the form that you're filling out that will give you a specific date. So yeah, there are so many different packages. I'm really truly sorry that I just am not over all the timings. I apologize. So
No, that's fine, and it's nice to be able to connect with other people actually doing this. And
yeah, and I've
and I'm
just realized
afraid
I probably wasn't pronouncing your name correctly as well.
Lenore is,
Lenore. That's
yeah,
cool. Sorry, I
Lenore.
definitely got that wrong. Apologies.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
and sorry,
you're not the
Lenore,
only
is
one.
there? It's a cool name though.
Thank you,
It's a really
Becky.
cool name. So do you have you got any other questions, Lenore, that we can answer for you?
Um, well, how long would the course be up? Can I have an evergreen course that people can just go in at any time purchase? Is there any limit that I should be
No,
aware of?
no, there's no time. It's just how you
No.
set it up in a system that they have access to. So if you enroll them, if you don't cut them off, you don't cut off their access or delete them as a student, they will always have course. They will always have access to the course.
I
And as long as you can, if you're not doing a live sessions and things like that, you can just it will just keep rolling over. And
Right.
as long as that link is out there for you to sell the course, you will be able to keep it. You will be able to keep selling it.
Okay, and also I have Go. I pay $99 for a month for Go Plus,
Yes.
and I understand that includes Experientify.
Right. Yes. Yes.
When I started that,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
and what I'm wondering is, because it says upgrade to take your course live, is that an additional cost, or is it just a choice to make so that I can see what's happening within what I'm doing as I experience it somehow?
No. At $99 a month, I think that is the standard. So that's the package that you bought. So you're paying $99 a month. So that you will
Right.
actually, I believe that you should have Go Plus and Experientify, so you'll be able to build your course in it. And yeah, so I don't. The upgrade will be if you need more courses or you need more student slots, I believe.
Oh,
So
it
I
says
think.
to make it live, but I'm not sure what that means.
Okay.
That doesn't mean publishing it, does it? Or it says I'm working in sandbox mode.
Okay, so that is not you're not. But if you're already paying that, you can just make a live. I don't believe that means that you're still in test mode. So when your courses, once they make the course for you, because you've got done for you, so once that's built, they will take care of all that and make it live. So I wouldn't worry about that. Unless you're building the course,
Okay.
or will help you make it live. But otherwise, that the team that's building it for you will actually make it happen. So Is that helpful?
Okay. Um,
They also have a
excuse me.
special right now that you can get Experienceify a lifetime membership for something like $1,499, and it includes Go Plus, and then you never have to pay for it again.
Right. Yeah. That's considering all. Thank you so much. I
You're most
appreciate.
welcome. But do
and I guess
drop.
I'll
Sorry.
look to see when your other, and I'll email Marina and also try to catch another one of these office support calls.
Yeah. So I do this every
my
week. And Rachel does the
Okay,
day
great.
after. So yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much.
You're most welcome. And I think we have got a couple of questions. Is that Joya? Am I saying that
Yeah,
right?
that's me, Joya.
Joya, you
So
have
I
sorry.
do. I've been part of the EPM, and I had
Yeah.
my course built already, and
Yeah.
it's been sitting for a month. And I did go through the video, and I've started uploading a few things in terms of choosing the bells and whistles and things like that. But I
Sure.
have no idea how to upload the content. I mean, like, what is the process? Do I send it in? I sent an email. I didn't hear back, so I'm not sure what to do next.
Okay. So what are you wanting to upload?
The entire course, just so that I believe it's kind of like the way that my students will actually experience it.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? And so where does somebody do it for me, or I've already done what I could,
Yeah.
but is there something I'm missing? Do I send the content to you guys and then you will upload it for me? And how does it work?
So Joya, I'm just double checking just to clarify. So you have already got the course built, is that correct?
Correct.
So you are working in Experienceify in the back end?
No, with EPM, I have the course built. So it's sort of in a Google document, I believe.
Okay. So you have submitted the form, is that correct?
I didn't know there was a form, but my coach and myself have worked together, and we've put all the modules together with the I've got recordings and documents and all of them to be dropped at different points, but and now what?
So I understand that they actually give you a form that you have to fill out on all the different modules, and I assume that's the one you're referring to. That is going to Marina, which is what we've been discussing today. Is that you have to actually fill out all the different criterias and different modules, and you will send everything to Marina's team, and then they will get that built for you. So,
and Marina is someone from Experienceify?
Yes, I believe that. Yes, Marina is actually in a Done For You team. So, yeah, I understand that Gosha is actually working on her expiring mini course, and yeah, so she's working on an expiring mini course. She's filling out that form, and she will submit it to Marina at the end of what she's doing. But when she's finished, and then they will get that all built and created for her. So,
okay, and how do I reach Marina? Or
I'll just Gosha, do you have Marina's email that you can share with Joya?
Yes.
Sorry,
Yes,
I don't have email.
I will check the email. But
Yeah.
Joya, yes, there is a form, because I'm building also my course. I'm building, it's far away from being ready.
And
But
Gosha, you're doing a great job building your EMC.
I'm talking about the normal course, 6 weeks.
Yeah.
So you have to fill few forms. These are separate forms for different things. And
where do I get that?
I've got it from Marina, and I've got an email from her. When did you finish your EPM?
I'm still in the process, but I've completed the
Okay.
course outline and the
Already.
content material like the first week of December.
Okay, so I've got it from Marina email with reminder that I have 1 year for building, but I will give you soon her email. Just have to go to my email.
Okay, and so I basically the content that I've developed, I fill it into the form that that Marina will send me, and then they will complete it for me. Okay.
That will be that's the process. So
okay, thank you.
all right, awesome. So we have questions from Iris.
Hi Becky.
Hello,
hi everyone.
welcome.
Hi, thank you. So I have a quick question regarding the difference between badges and celebrations.
Right.
I'm not quite understanding how to use the badges part. Like I've also just signed up for Experienceify like a month ago, so I'm still very new, and it is pretty complicated to navigate. I thought it was going to be easier, but it's a little bit confusing. So
No, that's okay.
So I'm trying to figure it out. So far I understand that, when I've created a course, for example, which is just like a one pager, it's just a master class. So I have the order page, and I've also created the home page, the welcome page. And then I can go to, I know that there's the step 5, the experiences, and step 6, which is the celebrations.
Sorry,
right?
I will just quickly share my screen so everyone can, because they are not, they're only new to this. So, so we will just show them the back end and so get them to start to visualize what that's going to look like when they are starting to work with Experienceify.
Great.
So Iris, back to your question. So when Iris is talking about steps, these are called step 1 to 6. That's what she's referring to.
Yes. So in step 6, celebrations, I've been setting up all of the gadgets.
Yep.
And so what already came with this template was the login, welcome, and the mission accomplished. So I adjusted that, the visual and the sound. I could navigate that. And then I wanted to add some extra ones. So I added pretty much just every celebration that I added was basically just earning points, right? So as they earn more points, then I give them more celebrations.
For sure.
Now the question comes in the badges.
Yeah.
Somehow I created some badges. I don't know how. I can't find them anymore. But I also apparently played around and experimented with adding the badge in step 5 as an experience.
Yeah.
And as I tested with a student, I saw that the badge was like a little tiny itty bitty winny thing at the bottom of the screen that didn't look like a badge at all.
Yeah.
And I'm just really confused about the badges part. Like, how do you use them properly, and how do they serve a purpose?
Right. Okay. So Iris, that when you actually build celebrations, depending on how you structure your course, right? So we only wanted to do major celebrations that every time they achieve a major milestone, right? That is the idea. Say, for example, at the end of each module that you have a big celebration saying, congratulations, you've finished, module 1, and then there's, little dancing monkeys or creatures that pop up, and that's fantastic over the screen. But sometimes overusing those celebrations could dampen the impact they have. So the badges are how I use the badges, or how I recommend my clients or my students to use the badges, is that mini achievements, right? Something that's really difficult, and you will know as a coach, something that everyone finds really difficult to get, something a little bit, you have to go over the bump and to get to where you wanted to reach. That's when you use the badges, so that actually appears next to their name. So on their student logo, they would actually have, if you actually set up forum, that they will have a little badge that appears next to their name. So they are recognized for having achieved something difficult. And once the celebration ran, you can't see it again, if you know what I mean. But the badges will stay with the student to remind them that they have actually achieved X, Y, Z through this journey with you. So the idea of it is using the badges to recognize that they have actually achieved something, but also recognizing that you could actually say module 1 hero, for example, is their little badge that will appear next to their name. Is that making sense so far?
Yes, it's definitely making sense. Now, the next question.
Let me share something with you. This is what badges look like in real time if you were to use. I'll just make sure
that's what I wanted to see. What does it actually look like when you earn a badge?
Sorry, this is my test course. So should have forums in here. If I don't, no, I do. This is my full course. Okay, let me just show you what a.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, this is our AI and leadership course for kids 8 to 12-year-old to help them navigate through the new world. So Iris down here for the students, she's in the AI spotter. So she's gone around and looked for AI in the real world, and she's uploaded her homework and she's achieved her task. So that's what that looks like next to her name. So she will, every time she logs in, she look at her name, that is what she's going to see. So that reminds her every time, even though module 1 is long ago, or, this AI spotter task was long ago, that reminds her all the time that she has actually achieved this task or this mission or whatever you call that in your course.
And when you actually earn the badge, does it give you the same visual as a celebration?
No, it pops up at the bottom.
It pops up at the bottom a little tiny bit, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And also, I believe you also get a little notification up in the top corner here that you have earned a badge. So
in the top corner where? Oh, okay.
Just here. Sorry, can you see my cursor?
Yes. I see it. By the way, I really love the way you have set up your quiz, and I was asking about it the other time we were in the open office hours.
Sure.
And just looking through it, it looks really perfectly like a quiz, because everywhere I see, I don't see, looking so neat. Is it the background image that you've created that somehow creates this effect?
I don't know, but I am a bit OCD, so everything will look so that's
join the club.
I will. So I like everything to look neat and tidy, and I think Experience5 certainly provides that. I think it's actually about consistency. So you create a template, so you create one that you think that looks great, then you copy it and add that one. So your formatting going through is actually very systematic and correct, and you just want to make sure and go back and check that it looks exactly the same and just tidy.
So here's a question. I have a it's not a quiz, it's more like a questionnaire for my workshop, which has about 9 questions, and I want just people to basically do that, just check off, and I'm doing that in Google Forms because I'm familiar with it, but I would really love to have them do it on the platform. But I don't know how to do that to take them into another page, because it's part of my milestones. So as they join the course, they have 4 milestones to complete, before and during the workshop. And the first milestone is to complete their sleep hygiene audit, which helps me also see where they're at, so that when we get to the workshop, I can then address the particular sleep problems that they have. And I can understand where the group stands pretty much.
Okay.
Exactly. So I have the milestones like this.
Yep.
And then in the first milestone, to complete the audit, I have a link that sends them to Google Drive, to a Google form that I've created.
Sure.
Is there a way to create that Google form in here? and take them to another page inside the platform?
You can embed the Google form into in Experienceify. If you wanted to do that, you can embed a link into the actual page, so that will actually sit in the page as opposed to taking them off the page onto Google Forms. So you can embed that, no problem. But my question for you, Iris, is that you obviously want your answers back. So you wanted to hear back from them as answers rather than a quiz, right? Quiz is just multi-choice, yes, right, no, or you're right or wrong, or have you got the answer correct? So you actually want feedback on that.
Yeah, I definitely want the database. So I want what Google Form gives me, what Google Form basically gives you the responses, which I can then extract in Excel form, an Excel sheet. This one doesn't do that?
No, it doesn't. But we do actually have a forum where that you can actually, it's basically like Facebook, but not Facebook. So it's like a discussion platform, so people can exchange ideas, upload information and things like that. But as you'll be able to go through and pick out the information that you want and respond to them quickly rather than having to send them an email. I'll show you actually. Sorry if I'm going a bit too fast, ladies, please just tell me to slow down, because I do move my screen relatively fast because I am trying to cover as much as possible. So go to, so this is one of the functions. This is one of the functions. Sorry guys, I just want to share this because I get very excited about Forum, Experienceify Forum, because you don't have to go to Facebook. You can build it here. For the kids, we call this control center, but it is the Forum function. So you will be able to pull your course that you have already built into this. This is already built in Experienceify, and you can actually have them course by course basis. So if let's find one was so you will actually have a reminder of what your course is like. And then you will be able to have them upload homework into the forum, and you'll be able to grab the information from each session as you're running them. But however, this is public. So when they share something with you, it's not private. But if they are filling out the Google form, it's not private anyway, Iris. That's another way of actually be able to do that if that's what you wanted to do, and you will be able to get the interaction that you want relatively quickly. If that's just another option. But you can embed Google form on Experienceify.
Okay, so the embedding of the form seems to be more of what I would need, because I would need individual complete questionnaire completed.
Sure.
So how would I embed that? And can that go into another page rather than the home page? Because the milestones are in the home page, but I want them, when they click on the first milestone to complete it, I don't want the whole form to fill up the home page, right? The home page remains the home page. If that's there's an option or alternative to that.
I do, Kerry, sorry, Iris. I was just thinking about that. What you can do though is you can actually create a separate tab just for the form, if you like. That might actually be a bit easier. So if you just go to, hang on, let me just, sorry, just Iris, just bear with me for a moment. I'm just going to quickly drop my email address in here for Kerry. And because Kerry has to go very shortly. But Kerry, I will send you the link I need to send to you via email. Thank you for sharing your email. So I'll do that for you. And we will get in touch and we can have a chat offline. So
if you could also drop the link to your course, I really like it. I would love to look at it.
For sure.
Inspiration.
For sure. I will drop you our landing page, because obviously that is the courses, a paid course for the kids.
Landing page.
So, but anyway, that's my email address, and I can share that with you. In the moment. So, Awesome. Sorry, I will go back into what your question is. Okay, so what you wanted to do is, so what we will do is we'll go to step 4 to create this custom page, Iris. So
Yes.
we go in here and so down bottom here, where is my custom page? So here, so for down here, you can just add new, and then you can just create a custom page. So that way, you can your Google form can sit in this custom page. So whatever you would like to name this, that's just name this test page. Actually, you know what? I will go and delete this after. Otherwise, I keep creating things. I keep forgetting. So let's make sure this is created. So Google form. So once you create a page, so we can just go into edit. It will just be like every other page that you have edited, Iris. So you will be able to just fill this out how you want it to look like, so you will be able to drop in the HTML in here, so that will actually bring up the form.
Just the advanced, create a custom block. Okay.
Yeah.
And the
So
HTML, how would I get that from Google Form?
So that will just actually that should be a link actually. Hang on, let me see. Or
Is it like the regular URL?
Yeah, that will be a URL. You'll be able to drop that. So test this. Just let me see if I can find a step by step for you. So bear with me, guys. I think, Kerry, do you have to leave us? While I look for that. And Kerry, before you go, do you have any other questions that we have been discussing that you wanted to chip in and ask or add? Sorry, Kerry, you're on mute.
Said, no, I don't have any more, but I'm sure I'll have some more next week.
Sure, no problem.
Okay.
Sorry, just bear with me.
I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for everything.
Nice to see you. Have a great day, Kerry.
Thank you. Same to
Talk
you.
soon. Okay, bye. Okay. Let's actually physically add a form, shall we? Do you want to share, Iris, do you have a, let's test this out for you now. So do you have a, do you have your form? Do you want to drop it in chat for us?
Yes,
Test this
I have
out.
it open right now. Do you want me to share screen?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's test that if you like.
Okay. So I just sent you the request to share.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll start with sharing first the, 1 second. So first, this is the audit in the Google form.
Yep.
And then, okay, now I'm going to share sorry.
It's okay.
Let me share the form. Okay, so I just created the form as you were doing it.
Yep.
So now I can go to advanced, right here.
Yep.
And I drop it.
Yep.
Okay, and then edit content.
Yep.
And I have, okay, I don't need to touch that.
Down there,
Here, HTML code.
Pop that in. There's another, you will be able to actually embed a link. So that's, pop that in and let's see what happens.
So pop just the link, you mean?
Yeah.
Just the URL, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And then,
so I just put in the URL.
yeah, enable snippet.
Snippet.
Okay. And then close. Let's see what that shows up on the page. Is that just that link? Okay. Sorry, Iris. There's two ways. There's an XML, and then there's the embedding. So just bear with me. Let me just run this simultaneously in the back end. I get them a little bit mixed up sometimes, so just bear with me while I do this. Sorry, I am doing something. So just bear with me for a moment.
Just to show you how I've attached it. I mean, to everybody, since we're all watching my screen. This is the home page. So this is just a banner. This is the welcome video. And these are the milestones. So this is the first one, the sleep hygiene, and I've just connected a link here to Google Form.
Yeah.
So I would like this link here to be connected.
Sorry, it's been a little while since I last embedded a Google form. Sorry, a form. So just bear with me. I'm just actually. Just bear with me for one moment. Sorry, Iris, can I actually come back to you and give you the proper steps, because I just need to refresh myself a little bit with how I did that last time. So I apologize. I can't give you that answer straight away. So
no problem.
If your email, I'll send you an email and with the proper steps.
No problem. I copied your email, so I'll reach out to you.
Cool. Awesome. So I apologize. I'm so sorry. Yeah. So, there's so many cool functions in XP that you'll be able to utilize, but you use it once, and then when you wanted to do it again, you're kind of going, okay, I need to click 50 buttons to figure out what I'm doing. So yeah. So
it's like the badges. I've completely forgotten how I created 3 badges.
Okay. So if you go to student, Iris, are you still sharing? I can walk you through that.
No, but I can share again, yes.
Not student. If you go to account.
Right. So I'm here in the course,
So if you go to your, on the left-hand side, if you go to account.
I created under account. Okay. I was looking under experience. That's why.
Badges are on the top.
Right. Okay.
So that's where you create the badges. Just so everyone is a bit new to this, Iris. So once you create a badge, nothing will happen unless you set the trigger in step 4. Step 4. Bear with me. I will go back into the course and tell you what step it is until you go into the step that sets the automation to trigger the
step
badges.
5, the experience, right?
Step 5. Yeah. Step 5. So you have to go into step 5 and set up the experience to trigger the badges, or to activate something that will happen. So yeah.
I don't know exactly how I set it up, but I did set one up.
If you go create new,
I have one right here.
Cool. So if you want to go create a new one, just create from scratch. Just on the list. So So you can scroll down a bit. So
badge,
badge,
right?
Yeah.
That would be a badge edit. So the starting trigger is badge edit.
Yeah.
No.
Starting trigger should probably be something like, well, you can add a badge, but training started or training completed or something like that. So it will be,
let's say training completed.
Yeah. And select a training, that one. You can go and delete this. Please delete this afterwards if you don't want to keep it, Iris. So
I will.
Cool.
Because I already created some badges trying to figure it out.
Add and go into, so right down the bottom. So go into that.
It's this one now.
Yeah,
Start new animation.
Yeah, it's currently turned off anyway. So, okay, so who should go down this path?
All
so
students who.
Yeah, and so you need to, down the bottom, see there's a little circle, the little gray circle with a plus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's where you add a tag or remove a tag. So add a badge, see how along there?
Mm-hmm.
Select the badge, so which is whatever you want to add. Yeah, and go add. So once they complete the course, so that what you have set up is that once they have once they have actually complete this module or complete this training, this badge will pop up.
Mm-hmm. So let me name this training completion badge.
Yeah.
Oops.
So, but Iris, you'll have many trainings. So as you keep building your course, so if you want to name them, but for now, because that's the 60-minute high performing sleep blueprint. Oh, that sounds good. So if you were to do that, so just keep going and making sure that you name them differently, because and you can drag and drop them, Iris, to move your automation into systematic way, because you said you're like a little bit like me. I'm very OCD, so I have to everything in order, so for my brain to be able to actually work through it. So if you were to look at that in that sense, that you will be able to so you will be able to see what automation, what actually happens, then something else happens, and
So now a very good question right here. So if the trigger is training completion, and in this workshop, I have only one single training, because it's just the home page, and there's only one training here. Hold on, let me show you here. Better if I show you, sorry, in the other one where I'm actually previewing it. Okay, so here's my test student. I have an account to test it out. So in the training, like how will it know that the trigger, so if I'm saying that the trigger is training completed and there's only one training here, how will it know?
So if there's only one training, so once you have gone through, I assume, Iris, have you got things that you need people to complete? Tasks, and so
because it's a workshop, I just basically have these milestones, and then it's a live workshop, and then after the live workshop, I add the replay. But instead of adding it here, I just added a whole training page, and then I have the replay here. I just uploaded the replay, and I said, and then I just created this thing, like go back and check your milestones. And that's it, just done it. But I don't have like a completion here. What I do have is in the home page is a mission accomplished. So does the trigger training complete correlate with mission accomplished?
So if they have things set, depending on what you set this button to do, if that's the final check that they have to do to complete the course, then yes.
Mm-hmm.
So is this one of the do they in XP when they tick this box, or what happens when they check this mission accomplished?
Yeah, so when they hit mission accomplished, there's a celebration, and that's it, basically. Hold on, because I think I need to share the other screen.
So in that case, then, Iris, if they are already getting a celebration, that badge will also be allocated to them as well, in theory.
Right. So this was already pre-built with the template, which is the mission accomplished. So when a person has a mission, clicks the button, mission accomplished, then there's an email and an SMS, and also I believe there's a celebration here for mission accomplished. So one is a welcome to the course. These are all earning points, and then this one was already coming with the template. So to infinity, mission 1 accomplished, and it has this.
That's cute. That one is cute. I like that one.
Right. So this is the pre-built one, and it says mission accomplished, and the trigger is completed this course. And from my testing it out, one second. One moment. Where are we? Sorry, I have way too many pages open.
That's okay. I think it happens when you keep clicking, right? So it's normal.
Okay, for some reason. Share. Okay.
Can I ask
Right.
if you made it by yourself? Just
Yes.
you went to Experiencify and you did all those things without any additional training?
Well, I kind of chatted with the AI messenger here, and then I just wrote so many messages. So Jesus and Rachel have been answering me every day because as I'm trying to figure it out, this is so confusing, and also it's a little buggy as well as a software, I have to say, because I like tech. I like playing around with it, and this is a
So
little
you
bit
like
for
playing.
professionals.
Yes, you
Yeah, I
like
like playing around.
playing. Mhm.
But this is definitely for a bit more professional than me. So I am quite challenged. So here's when I hit mission accomplished as a student.
Yeah.
Then it's not doing it now, but before I was getting the celebration. Oh, well, it should do it now, but. So yeah, so let me just stop sharing, and because it's pretty much fine for everyone as well.
Yeah. Iris, the trigger is what so the trigger is when you do something happens. So if you think about that for automation, is that where do you want the trigger to start? What will trigger this the automation? Badges are the same. You just got to allocate so say, for example, you know how you got 4 banners across of their key milestone. So you can actually allocate the badges after they've complete those. So if your milestone is triple XP, for example, you can say when they earn X amount of XP. And so, yeah. Bye, Gosha.
Bye, Gosha. Thank you.
Are we seeing you in the next session, Gosha? No, okay. Bye. Sorry, she's left us. But yeah, so Iris, I think if you think about what will trigger and what actually happens once it's triggered. So what you can do is with your special milestones, you can actually set those as different point system. So when they reach a certain amount of XP, the badges get allocated. So automation can get really, really complicated depending on what you wanted to do and achieve with the celebration. But with if you have one, you just have a little think about, really map out the experience you want them to get, because every time they click a box, they already get a pop-up, right? So so it's just, you can overuse it and you can't. Everyone has a different view on that. I've been told, oh, well, that's over, you have over giving too many points. And I said, well, you can't have too many points, but you can, because if you're counting in the thousands, that's slightly different. But every time they achieve something, but when they tick off a milestone, so you can probably set up 4 tags if you wanted, and allocate different things when they ticked off. For example, you can have them in different XP, double XP numbers or whatever. So when they achieve a certain number, they get a badge, or however you wanted it to do, rather than getting a badge at the end of the course. Is actually about keeping the student on the journey from beginning to completion. That's how I use XP, is when I think that when I see, and sometimes it's not ideal, but every time you run a pilot and you wanted to build the next course, build something bigger, that you start to take notes and going, okay, all the students seem to have challenges at number 2 or something like that, step number 2 or task number 2. So that is probably the one you want to give them more XP. And then that way you can actually allocate whatever they're doing to that particular task. So to the badge to that task that they have completed. So that's how I use it. And sometimes I do think that, when they start to get a little bit of a dip on going, so.
Great. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're most welcome, Iris. And Iris, reach out and then I will get that embeddings. Sorry, if I stop recording, have you got a couple of minutes? I think I've figured it out. But if I stop recording now,
I do.
I can go through that with you, just so I can answer your question.